This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel. And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. As for this base, it may not be what you're used to. But it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Torok, Jiroka, Makalo, and the Carja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Carja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example. It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation. To tear down the Carja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tenakth.
How did Hekarro betray you?
Hekarro called on the clans to resist the Carja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of Clawstriders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hekarro ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics in mind, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Carja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hekarro made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No Outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Carja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hekarro and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the sun.
What happened when the Carja messenger appeared before Hekarro?
The quivering priests bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Carja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down. A true Tenakth would never take a Carja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hekarro lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Carja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Sylens approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with Oseram mercenaries.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted a group of Outlanders?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed them. But they offered me the chance to run the Carja down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hekarro and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win. Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hekarro, failed to eliminate you. No Tenakth would follow me now. The Carja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the Ten.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. Miss Varl. It still hurts to think about him. I don't know if the pain will ever really go away. When I find that bastard, Eric, I'm gonna make him pay.
There you are. Well done, Aloy. Despite you're truly a shining...
I've been thinking about what you said. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever.
Okay, so...
I was an orphan. I had all... And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but soon we were flying halfway across the world. For the first time, I didn't feel... I think Liz felt the same way at first. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less, when I wanted more.
So helping me. Restoring Elizabeth's dream. It's what?
A second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz... So when I saw you, I knew I had to help you.
You said before that you're not like the...
Out of necessity. Both when Earth was I did what I had to, hence the data channel with Beta.
Why did you make the data channel?
I built cultural...
And you wanted...
Yes. I thought if a heritage... I'm sorry, I had to come.
Why do you think Elizabeth...
I've wondered that. She was brilliant. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. I think, in the end...
I found a recording after Farzineth's attack.
Yes.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted
Did she? Thank you for telling. And that her last impression.
What else can we expect?
As I mentioned in the briefing, there are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to...
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying material. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was disaster constrained.
Have you figured out how
No, and I'll admit it bothers me. I am confident it will do.
How many of them are...
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only
So, Eric...
I believe on Earth, he was the founder of a profitable, even as governments abandoned he found success with clientele that required him more. There were also rumors that but on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on.
What can you tell me about your...
He was the head of the world's largest. It made him one of the wealthiest.
What does one person...
Buy more power. Gerard's always believed himself, but beneath that exterior, it was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. Yeah.
I would very much like...
When Beta escaped and hid in an ink, who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth, Verbena inherited her billions. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, someone who leverages their...
What? Like
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have...
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true.
Okay, so I've...
An array of the wealthiest people.
And let me guess.
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful day, and I had fascinating discussions with our immortality treatments but then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food. His only real preoccupations were, when I think about all of us.
Okay.
I'll be here, and thank you, Aid. My past has always been I see Liz's...
Maybe we can make it happen.
We will.
I don't quite understand this.
So, how are we feeling about...
I do not know everything that you... All that remains is to follow.
Thank you, Cataldo.
You brought us together. Oh, and by the way, I was hoping now would be a good time to go back to the Tremor before we leave.
Right.
Thank you.
Look, but I want her...
It is
Thank you. Have you...
The Quinn... Her mind is sharp. That much is...
Trust me.
I will take...
You nervous?
If I live, what matters most...
I'll do my best. We didn't really...
There was... If he were to knock among the most... When the fight is done, I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin.
I'm sure he'd be... Anything new?
The Quen has been more her pursuit of knowledge.
Just think of...
Yes.
Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize.
I would have it many soldiers, though...
Leave them.
As you said.
How are you studying?
I wanted...
And?
I looked and looked to think there is no glory.
That about some... Think you're ready to...
I am to knock.
Now that trade...
The Bulwark, the Kulrut, I know.
Did you...
There is some... I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, with her... Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat?
Tekote knew. I'd never, after our victory, said it would be... Even though... So
I'm sorry.
I am not.
Your people...
The visions tell for... It is why the... So?
I won't lie.
I can only...
I'll see you soon.
It will be...
Aloy, do you have a moment?
You nervous?
I'd be lying.
The plan will work.
Right. Oh, and I didn't really know.
Thanks, Alpha. Were you...
She
Don't want the Z.
If
I hope I...
This silence.
Yes. You refuse...
Oh.
You know that...
Are...
Yeah. How are you holding up?
Varl's lost. I did. Zoan, but...
They need time.
And what about you?
I don't know. I imagine you don't know.
It's funny because... Not that you... I mean, you are, as in... But even so, you're...
We grew up very different.
Yes.
I hope everyone's been...
Oh. And it's refreshing. Back home, Divine...
Sounds restricted.
You are not wrong.
Have you spoke?
I did hear her so seem... and she looked...
You should ask So to teach you.
Maybe.
We won't let...
Everyone's
And you...
nervous?
Don't worry. Anything...
Kotallosh, I recall but... technology, think of what it could do for it, but...
Replacing body parts as they grow. I want you to know I'm...
Whatever happens, I never thought I'd get to...
Come on, do I look that old? Kotallo...
I'm not afraid. I know if we died... We'll try and...
I see.
It's been fascinating. What would have taken me with this? This could revolutionize how Divine... That is, whatever part of it the Overseer...
You wanted data?
A diviner. And knowing you, I suspect. But I was sent here. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their...
Any more data catch?
All of it? I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestor, we theorized, but serious, and we thought journeying across the ocean, the sheer calculations needed for space travel.
Even so, where I grew up, lit by the goddess. So...
Yes, the most fascinating, an entire culture. There's but still, there's a noble...
And deadly. Once all this is over, what...
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more... If I go back, I don't even know if they'd let me keep... Or what they'd do to me for reading what is clearly forbidden data. Even if I... Would I be buried, or would I dare? Or... losing...
Who's this?
She... We used to be rivals. I hated her guts. But apparently there's a fine line between hate and love. We became very close, and she promised...
Well, that was smart of her.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do. I suppose you...
I almost... Every diviner I know, but now that she's here, I don't know if I'm... Probably, but...
Have you looked through the...
There is... And the Overseer is... So, I started to... But it's a... Or twist...
I doubt...
No, but it's...
The rest of... But you'll... I don't know. Back at...
Diviners are... And many use. But the Board of Overseers... That is why... Only Overseer... It ensures that any...
What happens to...
I never...
You said...
Right. He was an... As such, he sponsored... And... He took a special interest in whom we consider...
Ted Faro, Rick.
I know better now. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Pharaoh... In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So they might solve our if only we could... Perhaps we... The Emperor took dozens of scouting, and the Emperor's nephew, one who wields the legacy, the living embodiment. It may seem strange now, but we really believed. We had no idea.
The end.
Yes, those who met this of the... That's how we thought of our limited... missing...
You said...
We lost and scored, and that was before. Once we landed, and we struggled, there were... But he became more, and... You heard him. Spouting. We knew these weren't the... But he was quick to put any who's...
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about... But what does COB stand for?
You mentioned...
Her name is Alika. When I passed the divination, it brought honor to her. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research.
Why?
Alika knew that once you end, not even your family, unless you can...
Sounds hard.
Like the focuses we keep, well, fearful that outside... Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crop...
I promise. So, but...
He won't execute people on him, but he's hardly... I can't tell you how many times he took... The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. I need to...
I'll be my truth.
Aloy, aren't we meeting at the beach near the Zenith base?
We are. I just wanted to check in on everyone first. We're finally doing this.
Never thought I'd be off on it. I can hear the drinking.
Far.
Thanks. I was, so he, Vala.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never...
I guess we never got, if...
I guess I'll...
I was hoping you'd give me an
Please don't.
You telling me you would, after everything?
Sure. Do you think...
I don't think anyone's ever... I can't tell you. That keeps her...
Have you spoken with...
Yeah, when she took to that... I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why...
Anybody take you up on that ale you brought yet?
Zoe can't stand this. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows.
What about Kotallo?
Ah, now there's a man that can hold his liquor. Pretty sure we downed half a keg. We had a good chat.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Kotallo.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see. Turns out it really...
Doesn't look like any...
Yet. So, I've been busting my balls.
Don't worry.
Looking for...
You look tired.
Ha! I've just been making sure I want to be the...
You'll do fine. If that one's not...
Yeah, little bugger's got some personality, that's all. Saved my butt with those Spectres. You know, besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil... What else have you been studying?
Yeah, I've been looking into this, Vegas place you... Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Morlund guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tenakth clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them. It's...
Right.
You,
I tried. And you say she wants...
I think so. You think...
Yeah? Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, you know, for what? Thinking somehow that was gonna... And when it was Ursa's turn, the cards you thought she'd go down if they threw...
Oh, but she didn't.
And she defeated all of them. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. He enjoyed it.
I remember you telling... That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince... He knew their best chance was to get... He got her everything she needed to disguise...
I get the feeling she wasn't too...
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace. But Avad insists Avad had to dress up as well.
She made Avad dress up like a noblewoman?
As perfumed and...
That would,
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and...
You were...
All good stories.
I guess...
I'll see you at the...
I wouldn't have it.
So, bravo, you managed to...
Not a chance. I thought you...
There's always... But that's not why you're here.
Since when were...
Since you turned the modest six...
Okay, so you learned, then you came up with a plan to and to get the Tenakth, or rather the Sons of...
Did you have an actual...
So all this time, even why couldn't...
When I learned of the Zenith, I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous and I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice. No. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Why create... You didn't need a...
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving through the sons of Prometheus, I could...
You wanted me to surrender to the Zenith at the Hades Proving Lab.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset. Thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't...
No.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't... Tell me about the weapon.
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes. Suffice it to say that
Why help Regal?
before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was even if I gained his ear, he would never.
So helping a bloodthirsty...
Yes. She would have led the tribe into
While I was out there, I had a couple...
the tribe from.
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. Don't you want to know more?
No. They stumbled upon the group. They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed.
Yes, well...
Did it now?
So those run-ins with the... We found Pharaoh.
You must have needed Omega clearance.
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
All right, Silence. I think I've... And try not to mess with Tilda while you...
Ah, yes. For someone to live as long as she has, well, your goal...
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, you just call it... a feeling.
Oh, a feeling. You mean you finally had one?
Remember, we need to get Silence up into the scene safely.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
You should know that rebel holdouts are still a problem. They've set up outposts to the west. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning. Getting rid of
Don't
those
let the
outposts
pretty
might
landscapes
stop the
fool
rebel holdouts from
Give
killing
me
them
the
on their
merchant.
own.
Here
Maybe
I
I can
am.
lend the marshals a hand.
Good paint for a good soldier.
yearling.
Aloy.
Of course. Don't mention it. Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space slugs down. Aloy. Did you need something?
I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base. Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy.
Where are the others?
Not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Kotallo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only. Aloy. We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
Anytime you're ready. Hey, just here. Bottoms out. I'll follow you in.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted. Don't think shock ammo will help.
I think we got through without being seen. It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Can we please leave the cave now? Oh, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
No, Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Tired yet?
Yep. I don't think they saw us. Good.
Yeesh. These plants are weird. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
We're through.
These specters are good sport! We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead ones handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
More specters.
I'll attack
Should
with
try
you.
something other than fire.
Are we gonna attack or what?
Here, up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Got to. I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of. How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure. Looks like the others have things under control. Come on, up the slab.
position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Hunt will be over quicker if I use plasma ammo.
You shoot like a Notaro, Aloy!
Hey, watch this! Idiot meets hammer! Yeah!
Alpha and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now it can crank out machines to its heart's content. Get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flew back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get us through.
Gotcha.
So all the specters are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy.
Setting it on fire won't help.
Pick it up. Need it? This'll help. for it, Aloy? What are we waiting for? Big jump.
Made it through without a fight.
To the right, I think.
Left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten!
Here we go.
Gotta follow up on...
You aren't winning this battle.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
May Regala return peacefully to the cycle.
Please. She cared nothing for peace.
At least she died on her own terms. That was your point.
Aloy, it's been intense, but Kotallo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Sylens! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Sylens?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light them up!
Are we supposed to be scared?
Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, time machine filth! Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network! Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
You got some unfinished business, little girl.
I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one. I'm taking you down! Felt that, didn't ya? I can't let him catch me.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
I will be. In time. Go. Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're alright.
Like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few Spectres.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Zoe told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess I'll let Tilda and Gerard alive then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are... astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together, where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
I've heard that before.
I can endure. You cannot.
I better scan that thing first. I gotta get through all that armor before I can do something.
She dies, and the world will follow. I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
I better scan that thing first.
Death brings only darkness. I can take you to the stars. Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that. Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Oh, that thing's fast.
Launch ordnance!
I'll shut you down.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
The gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Oh, it's quick. It's powering up.
Ask yourself why you're holding back. I can endure. You cannot.
I better scan that thing first.
Surely nothing is worth this pain. to warn you.
Moving's fast. That app. Ha! Those gold plates are vulnerable. This won't work, Tilda!
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that. Engage thrusters!
You're not gonna beat me!
I can endure. You cannot.
I better scan that thing first.
Sticks and stones against the lightning. I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
I can target its gold plating.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Last one.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that. I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
I'm not going with you!
I can endure. You cannot. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that. Don't you see? You cannot win.
Armor's up! That suit won't protect you! Oh, it's quick!
Sticks and stones against the lightning. Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I can keep going.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
Blast off! I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
I better scan that thing first.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Oh, that thing's fast. Well, that did something.
Execute attack pattern Sigma.
I'll shut you down.
There are no answers in death. I can endure. You cannot.
Oh, it's quick.
This world will die. You don't have to.
This won't work, Tilda.
Ask yourself why you're holding back. Don't make me hurt you.
Got it. That's all over. The gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo. It's using those gold plates to power its attacks.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
I clipped that thing's armor. You're not gonna beat me!
Sticks and stones against the lightning. didn't truly want to hurt me.
I better scan that thing first.
I can endure. You cannot. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
It's powering up. I gotta hit those gold plates.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Those gold plates are vulnerable. There, got its armor.
You were Elizabeth's heir, but now you've outdone her. Fuselage, now!
Elemental ammo's making a dent in those gold plates. I'm not going with you!
Take us up!
Oh! It's exciting. Oh, that thing's fast.
I can endure. You cannot.
The gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo.
We cannot hide on this
Still won't
world.
protect you!
We must cling to another.
Armor's up!
Ask yourself why you're holding back. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
I better scan that thing first.
Blast off! endure. You cannot. Ask yourself why you're holding back. This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that. I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
You're not taking me, Tilda! Clip that thing's armor!
And stones against the lightning.
Well, that did something. Oh, relief.
Launch! Go!
Oh, it's quick! I'll shut you down.
I can endure. You cannot. Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Acid's eating away at me. Oh, that thing's fast.
This can only end one way.
Got its armor. This won't work, Tilda!
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
It's reforming. The gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo.
Sticks and stones against the lightning.
Powering up.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
You're not gonna beat me! Armor's up!
This world is finished! We must leave together! Maximum load! Engage!
Place to stop those attacks! Those gold plates are vulnerable!
Soon we will be all that is left of the human race!
A few more hits. It's exciting.
You can only endure so much! I can endure. You cannot.
Okay, new plan. Go down!
How much pain are you going to take?
I gotta move. It's over. Why couldn't you just let me choose?
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the rebel army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet. Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Does anyone else need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. It's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. the ingenuity to solve any problem. Courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Did you need something?
see you, champion. Sit, please.